2018 Ford Mustang. For the automaker teams that engineer, develop, and tweak the Chevrolet Camaro and the Ford Mustang, the pony car war is a seemingly endless, seesawing conflagration conducted with an intensity bordering on religious fervor. The objectives are simple: outgun the opposition on the road and annihilate them on the sales front. When your side loses ground, which will inevitably happen, escalate the war with more power, better handling, additional features, and improved styling. Ever since the current generation Mustang debuted for 2015, it has been winning the sales battle but, more often than not, losing the war on the road, and in our reviews, to the sweet driving Camaro. So 2018 is a year of multiple improvements, a sort of mechanical troop surge, intended to make the current Mustang go faster, drive better, look sexier, and protect its occupants more comprehensively. We detailed the new Mustang's upgrades in a previous report, so we'll focus here on our initial impressions about how well those revisions work. We got a chance to briefly pilot Base and GT Mustang coupes on the roads draped across the foothills north of Malibu, some of California's more challenging stretches of tarmac. Our first stint was in a blazing orange Fury Metallic GT equipped with the 6-speed manual and the optional performance package, which for V8 models adds tauter suspension, Brembo 6-piston front brake calipers, more robust engine cooling, a Torsen limited slip differential, and Michelin Pilot Sport 4S performance tires, 255/40R19 front, 275/40R19 rear, on black painted aluminum wheels. Our car also had the optional active valve performance exhaust and new for 2018 MagRide adaptive magnet rheological dampers, technologies that have been available on the 6th Gen Camaro since it hit the market for the 2016 model year. If you can't beat them, match their mufflers and dampers. The GT's standard Coyote 5.0-liter V8 barks a renewed statement of intent the moment you fire it up. Its throatier cackle declares that it has been thoroughly reworked. Horsepower is up by 25 to a stout 460 at 7,000 revolutions per minute. That figure beats the Camaro SS's 6.2-liter V8 by 5 horsepower, which is probably just coincidence, right? Torque rises by 20 pounds-foot to 420 pounds-foot at 4,600 revolutions per minute. The redline now stands at a ripping 7,400 revolutions per minute. This is a gnarly sounding engine, even with the adjustable exhaust set in normal mode. Its guttural growl is stirring just puttering around town, and it swings to intoxicating as you cane it to the lofty redline, where it sounds distinctly like a NASCAR V8 in full Brad Keselowski mode. Clamp down on the throttle and the GT accelerates with a smile-inducing rush. It doesn't jam you into the seatback with the low RPM gut punch of the Camaro SS and its substantially larger V8. The Mustang's power comes on more like a Porsche's, building steadily and ever more ferociously. Ford claims that the Mustang GT is now capable of sub-4-second lunges to 60 miles per hour when equipped with the new for 2018 10-speed automatic. The 6-speed manual GT test car felt like it couldn't be more than a tick behind. The revised manual gearbox employs new gear ratios, and when you go wide open from rest, the 1-2 shift comes up fast enough to surprise you if you don't keep a sharp eye on the tachometer. The 2.3-liter car's handling limits are a bit less heroic and more approachable than the GT's. It rolls on less aggressive summer rubber, but it ate up the serpentine mountain roads like a polished pro nonetheless. Shifted manually with the steering wheel pedals, the transmission responds crisply. Driven gently in D, it hands off gears almost imperceptibly. Inside, the Mustang differs only slightly from the 2017 model, the biggest change being a new, optional 12.0-inch digital instrument cluster with a reconfigurable screen keyed to the selected driving mode: Normal, Sport Plus, Drag Strip, Track, or Snow/Wet. Depending upon equipment, the mode switch also controls the damper setting, exhaust timbre, steering effort, throttle mapping, stability control setting, and the automatic transmission's shift programming. There are numerous ways to mix the modes. A pony shortcut button on the steering wheel helps the driver access them, and the My Mode setting allows drivers to store certain preferences. This year brings more available safety equipment to the options list as well, including automated emergency braking with pedestrian detection, lane keeping assist, and rear cross-traffic alert. Subtle exterior revisions include a flattening of the hood for better forward visibility and standard LED lighting all around. Performance package coupes get a big wing carefully designed to, wait for it, do absolutely nothing. Ford's wind tunnel group already had the Mustang's high-speed, front-to-rear aero balance where they wanted it, so the new wing thing is there only to impress the cars and coffee crowd. Luckily, it can be optioned off. Look to the GT's new Level 2 performance package if you seek true aero enhancements and greater grip levels. Are this year's changes enough to let the Mustang take back the high ground from the Camaro? The Ford certainly seems to be a stronger combatant than before, but the balance of power between these two pony car warriors is so even that until we drive them back to back on the same roads on the same day, and run them through our full testing regimen, we can't be certain. All we know is that, however things turn out, they likely won't stay that way for long.